Brannoc Greenleaf had made a name for himself defending the helpless and upholding honor, but even heroes cannot escape the tides of war. High King Caladog has summoned him to Marunath. The Western Empire has declared war on Battania, the southern forests, the homelands of the free tribes now under threat. Brannoc is called to join the campaign, not as a lone protector, but as a commander among warriors to defend the homeland against a growing empire. Brannoc Greenleaf enters the keep of Marunath, his steps echoing through the busy courtyard. High King Caladog is already preoccupied, reviewing maps and giving orders to his generals, preparing the army for war. A figure approaches Muinsa, a relative of the High King and a trusted advisor. He conveys the king's command. Brannoc is to join the campaign in southern Battania. The tribes of the forests are under threat from the advancing Western Empire, and their defense requires his leadership. Time is short. The Western Empire moves swiftly, leaving no room for delay. Brannoc must gather his men, rally allies, and travel southward, for the High King will meet with him at the front once the army is in position. Though the king cannot be everywhere at once, the burden falls to Brannoc, not just as a protector of villages, but as a commander of war, entrusted with the fate of Battania. Brannoc Greenleaf leads his unit to the gates of Veron Castle. The Western Empire holds the stronghold, but there is no time for hesitation. The battle begins immediately. The Battanian forces move with speed and coordination. Ladders are raised, shields form tight walls, and arrows rain down, but the attackers advance relentlessly. Within moments, the castle walls are breached. Inside the courtyard, combat is fierce but swift. Brannoc and his men fight decisively, pushing back the defenders at every turn. Western Empire soldiers falter under the sudden ferocity of the assault. Within what feels like moments, the gates are secured, the walls cleared, and Veron Castle falls to the Battanian army. The stronghold that once symbolized the Empire's strength now flies the banners of Battania. Victory comes fast, but the cost is not forgotten. Every soldier, every maneuver, every act of courage has secured a foothold in the south. Yet the war is far from over. The Empire's forces will not yield so easily. With Veron Castle secured, Brannoc Greenleaf walks through the hall, victorious and steady. The banners of Battania rise where the Western Empire once held sway. High King Caladog awaits, his gaze filled with approval. He praises Brannoc's leadership and the swift, decisive manner in which the castle was taken. But the king's words carry a weight beyond mere victory. This is only the beginning, the High King declares. The Western Empire will not yield so easily. The war for southern Battania has only begun. Brannoc nods, understanding the enormity of the campaign ahead. Yet for a moment, he allows himself a quiet pride, a fleeting sense of accomplishment earned through courage, honor, and swift action. Brannoc Greenleaf steps into the courtyard, the banners of Battania fluttering behind him. The first victory is his, but the war stretches far to the south, and so the next chapter begins.